Medica Nova Wellness Studio. I'm Dr. Angelika Maria Koch with the educational videos about optimal health and the most innovative and holistic approach to your well-being. So today let's explore how you can heal your dry or chapped and even cracked skin with natural therapeutic tools. During the cold winter months, many adults struggle with excessively dry skin. We also call it Xerosis. But some people experience dry skin all year round, and not just when the temperatures dip or the humidity levels plummet. So then we have a situation, and it's not just a vanity aspect anymore. So enjoy this video. To stay updated with more ongoing videos, I encourage you to subscribe to my channel, share and like it with your friends and family, and don't forget to click that bell as it notifies you every time I upload a new video. If you're interested in learning more about health and wellness coaching, homeopathy, integrated mental health, quantum healing and so much more, have a look at my website medicanova.net at the online academy, where you will find comprehensive certified home study online courses. And if you are interested in a health consultation either for yourself or your children, contact me at health@medicanova.net. So what is Xerosis or dry skin? And in this video I also want to focus on sort of chapped and cracked skin. Well, dry skin can lead to itching, scratching, bleeding, maybe you have parched lips, and cracked skin can also lead to this wrinkled appearance. But worse than all of these symptoms, it can really affect the psyche of the person, making him or her sort of self-conscious about the physical appearance and lowering the confidence levels as a result. The intensity of skin dryness can vary from mild dryness to severe dryness with cracks. And then we have the bleeding, and some, as I said, experience the skin is accompanied by this wrinkling of the skin. Now the term Xerosis comes from the Greek language, and skero means dry, and loosely translated osis would mean disease, so it's a dry disease. And it should be not sort of confused with scleroderma, which is more genetic disorder. So the medical term is called Xerosis. But it's not just an ordinary dry skin, right? It usually comes with this annoying itchiness or painful skin. As well, of course, you experience that more during the colder winter time. But also stress, can really affect your skin. The symptoms are usually your skin appears red, it's irritated, it's inflamed. It's also the texture can be maybe scaly or rough to touch. And then there's the sensation of itchiness and painfulness. Visually, which you can see in Xerosis pictures which I put up for you so you get an idea, you also notice that Xerosis accentuates your skin current markings. And perhaps there's this underscoring scaly patterns in your skin or web-like lines across your skin surface. And without treatment, it maybe then can lead into the scaliness, or you have these cracks and the bleeding. What are the causes? Well, most people experience dry skin more during the winter time. This is because the combination of lower humidity levels and the colder temperatures, they literally suck out the moisture out of your skin. Now, additionally, we use the heaters and the air ventilators during the winter, which then further, of course, dehydrate your skin. But then we have these daily habits, which we're actually not aware about, which can add to this dry skin on top of it. So over scrubbing, right? Over cleaning your skin. Go to your bathroom and see if you have harsh soaps or detergent or cleansers. Extended sun exposure, particularly during the summertime, can add to Xerosis as well. And if you like very hot bath or very hot showers, I would say bring down the temperature, because the extreme heat can sort of suck out the oils, the natural oils out of your skin. Also, next to the lifestyle changes, of course, dietary dehydration, right? If you drink not enough fluid, don't have enough water, or eat not enough hydrating foods, that can be a cause. Spending extended periods of time in centrally heated or cooled homes or offices. Now these systems dry out the air around you as well as your skin. Of course, as we age, the skin gets thinner, so anybody above 65 and older is more prone to sclerosis. Also men and women who suffer diabetes, right? Sclerosis is more at risk here because of the issues of blood circulation. But apart from this and all these predisposing factors towards cracks in the skin, I would say also reduced sweating, trauma, or infections comes to mind here. Now, if you're interested in a health consultation, contact Medica Nova at health@medicanova.net. Now, Medica Nova means new medicine, and it is my practice for integrated and educational medicine, and we offer a unique blend of natural and cutting-edge therapeutic tools from homeopathy, iridology, sclerology, systemic herbology, advanced biofeedback, and health and wellness coaching, and so much more. So what would be the conventional treatment? Well, your dermatologist may recommend sort of a topical steroid medication, which you can get over the counter or via this compounding pharmacist. But usually they contain urea or glycerin or maybe ceramide. And maybe they help soothe away, some of the surface ailments, but they do not address the dehydrating factor as well as the lifestyle levels. But before I want to share with you the natural treatment protocols, let's go for the food for thought. It's my favorite part of each video. Let's talk about the metaphysical meaning of dry skin, right? What's behind there? Apart from, of course, the winter and exposure and the, whatever, or you're not drinking enough water, but maybe it's a story behind it. Right, maybe your life is drying out. So let's have a look at it. I always go and refer to Chuck Martell's really great explanations about the diseases and ailments of the body. And he says the skin is like the bark of a tree. It shows us that there are outer and inner problems, and it insulates the cells and other elements from my body and my outer environment. So you already get the impression the skin is like the door to your inner world as well as to your outer world. If my skin has anomalies, chances are high that I'm a person who puts great store in the opinions of others and in what they may say about me. As I'm unsure of myself and fear being rejected and hurt, I will create a skin disease that will become a natural barrier. And here I also want to say that maybe includes eczema and psoriasis, but for this video I want to just focus on dry skin. And this skin therefore constantly reflects my inner feelings, hence the expression of being red with anger. My skin can change in color when I'm embarrassed or I'm feeling ashamed. It is therefore my physical demarcation line, the mask between my inner and outer sides. If my skin is dry, it is because it is lacking in water. Water is the second element next to air necessary for life. Now my relations with life are therefore dry and acrid. I block myself inside from my relations with my entourage. I may have the impression of drying out on the spot. I hold in my emotions so much from which I want to cut myself off rather than allow them to show through my skin, that it becomes dry, emotionally, out of gas almost. So I must seek joy in my communication with others. Chapped skin and chaps are painful crevices most frequently found on the hands and feet. I am probably experiencing a pronounced irritation about someone, something, or a situation. I feel trapped. I'm even bound with my hands and feet in a relationship, and I don't know how to get out of it. As chapping is found very often during the winter, being caused by the cold, I may have the impression of having been burned by fire by a person or a situation, for intense cold can burn as much as fire. And if I have chapped hands, it mainly affects my everyday life, whereas on the feet, it may apprehend what the future is holding for me. And here I'm talking about cracked heels. I feel limited in my actions. I want to do plenty of projects, but the conditions are unsuitable for carrying them out. I find my father's or my mother's coldness daunting. My contacts with others are painful, and I experience a great tension in my skin, which also becomes tense, will chap. I take this sorrow of others on my shoulders. Feeling vulnerable, I find it difficult to express myself. Why even talk at all about it? I would like to get rid of this past that weighs heavily on me. So what would be the positive affirmation? I accept to become aware of my worth. I speak with my heart by taking care of myself, and others will too. Skin is not just something which we can touch, but it's really a protection shield about our inner world and outer world. It's sort of the last layer for our inner consciousness and outer consciousness. So really take care of it. If you want to explore more about yourself, be it your wellness vision, what motivates you, and how to apply your strengths qualities in achieving the very best of you, then contact Medica Nova Wellness Coaching at health@medicanova.net. I'm coaching you to be well. So let's talk about natural treatments. Well, first of all, keep it a little bit cool. Talked about hot showers. One of the most important sclerosis home remedies is opting for shorter showers. And when you do bathe, try to use sort of cooler waters or more lukewarm water, because it's sort of, the heat sort of strips out the natural oils out of your skin. And after showering, pat your skin dry with a soft towel. Avoid this over rubbing of the skin vigorously, because it just exacerbates the dryness and the irritation. And then moisturize after your bath and showering. Immediately after you pat down your skin, apply a natural moisturizer, because it sort of traps the moisture from the shower, keeping this sort of skin surface soothed and hydrated. Now, of course you can use your conventional skin creams, but often they have fragrances or dyes or chemicals which actually dry out the skin more. Please use plant-based natural oils, and in this case I love coconut oil. Go to your health food store, get yourself organic coconut oil, really sort of slap it around your body and let it sink in, and you really feel that your body is moisturized from within. Others would choose maybe olive oil or wheat germ oil, avocado oil, maybe flaxseed oil, whatever suits you. You have to play a little bit. I like coconut oil. It's just the consistency, and everything works very well for me. But of course, we're not talking about here just oils. We want to replenish our body from within. We are 64% water, so we need water. We need to hydrate our body. And if your dietary habits aren't providing your body with enough water, the dehydration will show in your skin first. Now, one way to quickly ascertain if you actually are dehydrated is look at your urine. Go to your toilet bowl and see if your urine has more of a pale or clear color, and that means, okay, you're drinking enough water. But if it's dark or even starts to smell more like ammonia, then yeah, you have to drink more water. But apart from introducing more liquids, also I looked at Dr. Ack's website. He says eat for skin health, which is really important here. So keeping your skin glowing and healthy isn't just about drinking water. It's also about, eating healthy food, to replenish your skin moisture. In general, avoid excess sugar, go away from any allergens, like if you have gluten sensitivity or dairy, bring it down a little bit, but introduce more polyunsaturated fat and also monounsaturated fats, which you get in nuts and seeds and avocados. They moisturize the body from within. The skin really sort of, gets a boost from within. As well as omega-3, sort of like fish oils, keep the skin hydrated, but also all these oils quench down the inflammatory state within your body, so your skin gets less irritated or red. You also want to add more zinc, either in the form of food or supplements. So in the food form, you get it more from grains, whole grains of course, shellfish, nuts and poultry. Zinc ensures your skin produces enough of its own natural oils and keeps the skin soft and also protects it. And it's really important if you have thyroid disorders, because the dry skin is a given, is as a result of that. So please bring in more zinc. And lastly, of course, vitamin E, and you can get that in a supplement. You can take it regular with capsules, but also in the food form, nuts, I would say hazelnuts here, sunflower seeds, pine nuts and almonds are very good here. So of course this video wouldn't be complete if I wouldn't share with you the best of homeopathic remedies indicated for sclerosis. By now you get the idea that dry skin is an umbrella word. It covers many conditions. And to really be successful in our treatment protocols, you would like to choose an individual targeted treatment protocol. And the combination of homeopathic remedies, lifestyle changes, supplements, drinking more water, not so hot bath and showers is really the way to go here, and you have more success. Now, cracks appear on the skin when the skin gets dry and rough. We have established that cracked skin can be treated with homeopathic remedies very effectively. Homeopathic treatment for cracked skin helps in healing the cracks, but as well as controlling the associated symptoms, which is itching and bleeding and the pain and the burning sensation, which other remedies really don't do here. So these remedies are selected, as already mentioned, individual for every case. The best homeopathic remedies for cracked skin are Petroleum, Graphites, Sulphur, Sarsaparilla, Lycopodium, maybe a Malandrium. All of that would help very well. And these remedies treat the cracks in a very safe, effective, gentle and natural way. Now, you are able to purchase all these mentioned remedies in your local health food store. I would choose the potency 30, that is the strength, and that's the number behind each name. And if you, of course, want to have more help here, contact Medica Nova at health@medicanova.net. Usually you take maybe a tablet, 2 to 3 times a day, maybe for 2 weeks, and see if that makes a difference. Often you see an improvement way earlier. Now, if you want to learn more about homeopathy and how to use it for your family, loved ones and friends, or get the best foundational skills in health and wellness coaching, learn all about integrated mental health and quantum healing, explore Medica Nova Online Academy for your certified master online courses at medicanova.net. So the first remedy I would like to share with you is Petroleum. And here I just want to start. It's not the petroleum jelly or cream you get in your pharmacy or health food store. Not talking about it. We're talking about homeopathic remedy. Homeopathic remedies it's a vibrational medicine. Although the remedy is made from petroleum as a source, the actual remedy, particularly the potency 30, doesn't contain the petroleum in itself, because petroleum can be quite toxic. So the main symptoms for the use of this natural remedy are dry, rough and cracked skin. And the skin feels very harsh to touch, and it's an ideal remedy for dry skin in the winter season and is of great help in restoring the normal texture of the skin. It gives excellent results in persons who have these cracks on the hands due to extremely dry skin. In here, the cracks can be very deep and cause bleeding and can be present anywhere on the body, but are mostly found on the hands and the fingertips. Again, the hands feel sort of almost rough and, as I said, are full of fissures, very sensitive, very painful to touch. There can be even a pus formation if it's really bad. It's the major homeopathic remedy for dry skin and itching. Of course, it can be used for eczema and psoriasis as well, but this is not what we're talking about here today. This video is all about dry skin. As I said, don't confuse it with petroleum jelly, right? This is the homeopathic form. Another remedy when you have cracks which are present in the folds of the skin is Graphites 30. So what does that mean, folds? It means it can be in the groins, in the neck, the area behind your ears, the bends of the joints, right? The inside of your elbow, spaces between the fingers and the toes are very favorable for this remedy. Again, the skin appears dry, rough, unhealthy, and there's a sort of very poor healing going on. But here it can be not just called dry skin, but there can be a sort of a honey-like glutinous discharge involved, particularly between the toes. Right? I've seen it many times. So it's a great remedy, which of course is indicated for eczema as well, but itchy skin, and works well for both dry as well as moist eczema. Now, if you just have the dry skin and there's only the itchiness involved and it drives you crazy, right? It's so annoying, the itchiness. Look for Sulphur 30. Fantastic remedy, very beneficial in all those cases where the skin is excessively dry and itchy. So the itching leads to scratching, of course, and it makes it even worse. And it's often more aggravated during the night. So the heat of the bed, the warmth aggravates the skin. And there is also this burning sensation involved because the itching is so bad. The skin also looks a bit dirty, a bit unhealthy. And of course, the people have an aversion to bathing or taking a hot shower because they know, once they pat themselves dry, the itching starts again and the burning. It's also a great remedy for dry or cracked skin, which almost peels off easily. It also can be used for dry lips, but Bryonia, the next remedy in line, is more indicated here. But just remember Sulphur 30 when you experience a lot of itchiness with the dry skin. If you have dry and chapped lips, right, and almost to the point where it's parched lips, use Bryonia 30. Great remedy here. Bryonia heals the chapped lips and it restores them to their normal state. You also, because it's so dry here, the person maybe experiences a dry mouth even and has excessive thirst. They just want to drink so much water. Great remedy for that. Remember, I talked about dry skin to the point that it looks shriveled in appearance or wrinkly even. The remedy would be here Sarsaparilla 30. It's wonderful, it's very beneficial treatment when the skin is dry to a great extent with the shrunken or shriveled appearance. The skin is hard and rough to touch. The skin also seems to present again in the folds with this wrinkled appearance. The remedy Sarsaparilla, it nourishes the skin to bring back its original smoothness. And it's a useful treatment for cracked skin that appears on the sides, right, of the fingers and the toes, like petroleum. Again, the cracks can be very deep. There can be, again, this itching and burning sensation involved as well. And I would say Sarsaparilla is also indicated during the summer, right? It doesn't have to be just a winter caused dry skin. If you have cracked heels, right, Lycopodium clavatum would be the remedy. It's a remedy you get in your health food store. Nothing too complicated here. In such cases, the cracks on the heels are very deep and painful. Again, there may be itching involved or sweating on the heels, on the feet. Lycopodium is really suited for painful calluses on the soles and the toes even. I want to share with you one more remedy. You do not get that in the health food store. You would have to order it online. It's called Malandrium. It's a lovely name. It's a natural medicine for treatment of skin with cracks on the hands and the feet. Again, it's worse during the winter season. Respond very well with this remedy. It's a remedy best suited for patients who have this dry, cracked skin on the feet and the hands. Again, we have this itchiness, which is an accompanying feature. But what Malandrium does, it very efficiently helps in filling up these cracked areas and bringing the skin back to its normal healthy condition. So I would start with Petroleum 30 first, right? You maybe take it 2 to 3 times a day for a week or 10 days, see how it goes, and follow it up with Malandrium 30, maybe also twice a day for 10 days, because it fills up these cracked areas from deep within and sort of really establishes more a normal healthy condition. So I think this is enough vital information for you today to tackle your dry skin during these winter months. And before my practice closes for the holiday, I will be posting one more video sort of around mid-December, and then I will close down for a month, and look forward to that break. So to stay updated with my ongoing videos, I appreciate if you subscribe to my channel, share and like it with your friends and family, and don't forget to click that bell as it notifies you every time I upload a new video. So I want to thank you from my heart for your continued support, for keeping this channel alive. Keep spreading the word. These videos are really about education, inspiring you to, take back your responsibility about your own health. Don't rely on the doctors with the white coats only. You know best often. And I want to just support that in the highest form. So till next time, much love, and don't forget to drink enough water. Okay, take care.